So my name is Rebecca Robb. I attended the University of Sunderland and did my Masters in Media and Cultural Studies and graduated in 2018. So I have multiple specific learning difficulties. So I've got dyslexia, dyscalculia and dyspraxia. So being able to write and listen at the same time is basically impossible for me, unfortunately. I can't process the information like kind of regular people would be able to do that and write it down in a coherent format. So I need a little bit of extra time. And I'm also quite self-conscious about like slowing things down. So for example, when I was at university, it was mostly to do with if, for example, I was in a seminar and I was consistently asking the lecturer to repeat himself. Also with any sort of kind of training and development that I've done, it's to kind of prevent the delay in the information that's being given across. So I find that using the note taker gives me enough kind of breathing room, if that makes sense. So it means that I can record it, listen to it, ask the questions there and then. But ultimately, if I want to go back and kind of revisit that, I can listen to that basically like a second time over. So I feel like it's not only helped us process the information in whichever environment that I'm working in, whether it was university or in the training for my current role, but also it alleviates an element of anxiety because, I mean, I'm sure that you'll understand that you don't want to be butting in all the time asking questions like, oh, can you repeat that? What do you mean by this, etc., etc. Whereas if you've just got a recording of what's being said, you can highlight bits and think, okay, next time I see this person, I'll be able to ask that question. So it's not only kind of boosted my self-confidence, but also kind of alleviated some of the pressures that my specific learning difficulties kind of have on myself and my learning. So with my grades, I was always kind of at like an average level in regards to kind of like previous academic adventures that I'd gone down. But ultimately, my master's was extremely challenging. Um, but I feel like if I hadn't had this software, I don't even think I would have completed my master's. But using audio note taker and having that kind of support in place, I managed to achieve it. I never thought I was going to be able to write a 15,000 word academic document, but ultimately I did, and I passed my masters. So I do believe that using the software has certainly helped me, not only with my study skills, but it got me through my masters.